Boy Bye. Authored by Tanya Denise. Make sure you check it out on Amazon. It's a good book, y'all. Good book. It's amazing. That's why I say it's very important for you to trust yourself and trust the path that you're on, regardless of what anybody thinks, whatever they say, however they feel about your life and where you are supposed to be. And it's so crazy that some of the people that try to like give advice and stuff, I'll be like, since when are you God over my destination? I even had somebody tell me I'm God. It's like, whoa now, whoa. Toxic relationships. So we had touched on this subject on yesterday. And again, because of some of these, because it's a sensitive subject and also because it is still ongoing, I'm still being reached out to and everything. And I do not want to give people free publicity and there were names shout out. I do not have a YouTube. I do not have a computer where I can go on my YouTube videos and actually edit things out. So those videos, I made them private for the moment so I can go back and edit them and take some of the names out. And also got to do what I feel like I need to do to protect my little one. And so we touched the base on a lot of different things on yesterday, and I appreciate everybody who joined me. But we're going to be moving forward. And I'm also being cautious to make sure that I stay on the path that I would like to stay on this channel. I've always been an open person. I've always been one to take from real life experiences and be open about them and talk to them here with you on my channel. But some things or some names are better yet to just like, we all know who you are. So I was like, let me just remake this a little bit for y'all today. If any of you have a story about a breakup or having to walk away from a toxic relationship, whether it be in, your husband, your boyfriend, a friend. Like I said, I've dealt in the past with friendships with females that were toxic. They were just, I was like, yeah, this is not the route that I want to go. Y'all a little extra on the hood side and the messy side and was always gossiping. I don't like those type of things. That is just not my vibe. I've never been that type of person. I'm not an angered person, like where I'm just angry and I want to fight and be just, I'm not into that. I'm not trying to pull nobody's card. I'm not trying to go back in someone's life and search for what they did and exploit anybody. It's not the route I want to go. And for me, sometimes anything, pretty much everything and anything I've gotten into is taking me longer to achieve because I be want to go to the good route, the good girl route. But of course, if I turn on my Wendy Williams attitude and be on here like, yeah, this one and that one, and get all y'all to join me and we just join in and be fighting people and doing all that, man, I'd be the #1 on YouTube. But that's not where I'm trying to go. That's just not me. So, and it's not a race. It's not a competition. I enjoy making these videos and I'm grateful for where I'm at. I remember when I only had a few hundred people and I was trying to get to them thousands, y'all. I was trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. It was so freaking tough. I still remember the work that I took, that I put in, like going on my other social medias and sharing what I do and what I talk about and having people to come over and follow me. That wasn't easy, but it was good. it's felt like a really awesome accomplishment to do it, and to do it honestly, and like to still carry on with how I like to do things. I didn't have to. I don't want to step on people to get nowhere. I don't want to have to, use negativity to get where I want to be in life, or to achieve my goals. So if it take another 2-3 years, that's fine. This is just kind of like one of my hobbies. And again, just something I enjoy doing. I love doing this. And also I get to work on my public speaking. I hope y'all can't hear my stomach. My stomach has been, I promise I did eat. I just ate some grits. I was doing that last night. My baby was like, what your stomach said? So yeah. So whenever y'all get a chance, check out the book. I'm about to get back into it. It is a nice rainy day. It's a great day to pull up a book and read. Got a few other things I'm working on online. Got to check in and work on that for a couple of hours. And just keep shining, butterflies. Just keep going on whatever it is your dreams are. Maybe you're a writer like myself. The reason why the other day I was like so up and high about it is because, like I said, it's a blessing to, like, for me to meet an author. Oh my God. And like, she's in my phone. That was awesome to me. And to have this book right here, right now in my hand while I'm literally walking away from a toxic relationship. And the people, y'all, some of the stories in this book is real and raw. They had one woman, she was talking about how she was just minutes away from stabbing him with a screwdriver. And then she heard the sounds of her baby crying. But she was about ready to have her whole life just thrown away up in one of the finest prisons in town. So I don't judge people. You never know. Don't ever judge a book by its cover. Don't ever judge somebody's situation in life from where they at right now. That's their story. That's their journey. Shut your face. But yeah, I've been through it and I'm overcoming it. And again, I'm a writer, so it just gives me something to write about. But like I was saying before, like with my dream of writing, right? I just got back to it a year after I met Tanya. And cause I literally wrote 2 books. And I mean like all the way from beginning to end, and they were finished. One of them was a true life biography, real raw and uncut book. There was no way I was going to be able to rewrite that book. That book was stolen. The second book was more kind of based on real, but it was like, fiction. And I can do that too. And I love to, like, it sounded like a movie. It was good. It was good. It was kind of sci-fi-ish or whatever like that. Very creative book. Stolen. I was like, okay. So now that I am actually working with professionals, I know how the game go. When I tell you I be having my shit under lock and key, yeah, I don't talk much about it. You won't be able to find it, and you won't know where it's gonna be tomorrow, whatever. But anyways, I was hurt. I was so hurt, and I was so broken that I said I was gonna never write again. I was going to never pursue writing ever again after that. Oh shoot, that's bright. But after talking to Tanya, she told me how she, as a writer, lost a lot of her very great, things that, like, a lot of her important writings that she had. I think she told me she had a computer, and all her writings and projects that she were working on, and the computer caught a virus that could not be cleaned out. And I mean, and a lot of times you just, the way you be writing, like a lot of it can't be repeated. Like I can't go back to it. I don't have no notes or nothing. And she spoke life into me again. And she said, Andrea, you need to get back to writing. And this is before Boy Bye. Yeah, I didn't even know about Boy Bye anything. And she inspired me, and I ended up starting to write then a book that I just got back to. You know what I'm saying? So can't nobody tell me, oh, you're going down the wrong path. You're da-da-da-da. Can you go to hell for me? No, you can't. So don't worry about my path. Don't be a little too over concerned about what's this, that, and that, and where you think I'm supposed to be. Just sit back and watch from over there, baby. From where you're at right now, just sit over there and watch. Just keep watching. Just stay tuned in. Because this is my story. And I will definitely continue to live in my purpose. I trust me, and I trust my path. I always have and I always will. So I thank her very much for encouraging me to get back to my writings. And these writings have been waiting for me. Some of them are back from 2014. Some of them are just journaling about some of the things that I went through, and then I'll do that and I'll go back to it and turn it into a story. And the journals are real and uncut and raw about some of the things that some of you people have brought me through. I got your name on now. I haven't always had the best of memory, so I had to write down some of the pain. I had to, and I'm truthful with it. I'm like, and it's all in there. So that's what I'm doing and working on. I'm going back to something I had, a piece that I had, and go from there or whatever. Trust your destiny. God is going to send the right people in your path. Don't worry about, oh my God, how I'm going to do this and how I'm going to do this and how I'm going to da, da, da. It will all come together at the right time. It will all, allow life to happen. Couldn't have been a better time for all this to just come together. Stay positive, stay cool, stay calm, keep your heads together. And some people believe in a fight and fire with fire. I don't have the energy for that. I really don't. I do not have the mental capacity for that. I don't like that. And the enemy, or people who come against me, they know that. That's where they'll be like, oh, she's not mentally strong. But they're the same person saying how they like to mess with people mentally so they can see how strong they are. You're not about to mess with my mental. Hell no. Because once I click out, I click off. And I don't like people to take me there. But they love to try to trigger me to take me there, because that's just not who I am. They don't like to see this side of me. Videos like this makes them, it makes them hurt. They're like, how's she talking so calm? She's so, look at her. Just up there with her little kinky hair and natural beauty. She ain't even, what the heck? She's smiling again today. She was, tripping up. Nah, man. All I gotta do is put on some of my music, turn on my man, Joel Osteen. I love that man. It's been a plenty long days. I don't care what nobody started. I met him in person and look at him eye to eye, eyeball to eyeball, and shook his hand, and I love his spirit. Whoever you choose to listen to or whatever you like to do, that's on you. I never judge the man. Some of y'all ain't got it. Some of you don't have it all together, and you always trying to advise people and do this and that. So check your damn self first. But I'll get into my music, into my ministry. I love Pastor John Gray too. I was there when he was all the way affiliated with Joel Osteen's church, but now he has his own church. But I'll go back and listen to that, and so I can get back on the path that I need to be on. I like being by myself. I don't mind the isolation time. If any of you are writers of music, or you make music and stuff like that, we can't be disturbed with bull crap when we're trying to do that. I can't be having my phone dinging from messages from somebody because they hate me or whatever, and going back and forth when I'm trying to write something. I need that. But the situation, I think the creative people who like myself, whether you're a YouTuber, you like to write music, you write books and poetry, we're going to go through the most. Hold up. Sometimes it sounds better without this. We're going to go through the most, because God knows he can be able to use us for like his instruments, and he gets to use our stories and gets to use like what we've been through. Like some of the, I can imagine, you can listen to some of the music that the words, the real true music that we hear, people's pain, and people, like they went through something before they was able to put that out. So, you know what I'm saying? But it's going to be up to you to keep standing in the end. Don't let nobody try to tell you what you are not. I don't listen to none of that. You can just back up with your negativity or whatever you feel like you judging by the book. Because where I am today will not be where I am tomorrow. Y'all gotta stop judging Jesus. But that's okay though, because I be thinking about like how they didn't know that was Jesus. They didn't know that was him. Boy, and if he was right here, right now, walking amongst us, y'all wouldn't know it was him. So it's cool. People can say whatever they like. You only know what I tell you. You don't know what I'm doing. You don't know what I've done. You don't know what I've accomplished. And it might not look like the same thing you have. I'm not riding around in a BMW yet, you know, but I'm still me before it comes. And I'm gonna continue on. The thunder. So this is gonna be a great time for me to do my thing. I'm going to get off and close this video. Thank y'all for all tuning in. Again, those videos that I did posted when I went live yesterday, I'm gonna have to do some editing, take some names out and chop it up a little bit or something like that when I'm able to do that, because I do not have a home computer right now, but I'll get one later. Thanks again for tuning in, and thanks for everybody. Beverly Cook, oh my God, Space City, Papu, everybody who's been reaching out to me. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let's see, hold on right quick. Oh God, it's all kind of sounds going on with me. What the heck? Do not listen to this with your AirPods, because you're gonna be able to hear my stomach sound like the lightning. To every one of you who sent out Zelle and my Cash App's blessings, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you for allowing me to stay encouraged and to keep going. You know what I'm saying? A bad relationship is like standing on broken glass. If you stay, you will keep hurting. If you walk away, you will hurt, but eventually you will heal. This is out of the book Boy by. It is written by 12 different authors, and it's a very good book for those of you who may have had to walk away from a toxic relationship. And know that you're not alone. It's not something that you can blame yourself for, and certainly do not let other people try to make you blame yourself for something that you've already done and you've already went through. Let's do what we need to do to move from this point and go forward. This book is actually written and authored by Tanya Denise, and I've been blessed to be able to meet her. I met her about a year ago now, while I was in Mexico actually, and we have kept in touch ever since. And I am so grateful that who gets to meet an author, and she has her own publishing company, and I myself am a writer. I've always been a writer. I've always loved always had a gift for writing. Just like I'll be able to tell my stories verbally, I like to do that in written form also. I just wanted to read a little paragraph of this, but this is the #1 selling book on Amazon. It's Journey 8 is called Breadcrumbs. You never know what you invite into your life when you involve yourself with another person. Things may start well, but end badly, leaving you wondering what you missed and when did the person you love change and why. Most of the time, nothing changed. It is likely that the person you thought you knew was only a disguise for someone they are not. We tend to look past the obvious red flags that ask us to stop. We only yield to keep traveling down that troubled path, wondering where will it lead. Wanting love is not a bad thing, but when that want overtakes your sense of reality, it becomes a problem. Ignoring signs that reveal the truth will only lead to heartbreak and sadness. I had a bad habit of trying to see the good in guys I got involved with. I gave them the benefit of the doubt while overlooking the fact that they were breadcrumbing me, which is a one-sided situation. Eventually, I realized I was denying myself what I deserve, a piece of the whole puzzle I wanted. So I wanted to mention that this book, Boy Bye, is a anthology. So an anthology, well, this particular book is an anthology. It's 12 different authors, and it's a collection of more like a short version, a short story, and there's a shorter version of what they all been through when it comes to toxic relationships and having to leave someone behind. So this is a great book. Like I said, a great read for those of you who may have been in this situation before. You may be in this situation right now, and it's part of the healing process. If you find yourself like me right now in a time of isolation, and this is your time to heal. It's just perfect time to take advantage and do the things that you need to do for you to get back on track, to be able to have that peace of mind. I am so far from my creative self when I am being stressed, when I am focused on only the problems and only the people who are causing the problems. I can't work like this book. So yeah, just wanted to make sure I send a shout out to everybody that's been a part of this book. And they have a list of everyone's name that participated in the writing and published. Like I said, it was published with Tanya Denise. And it's powerful, and it's just the real and uncut rawness in some of these stories. You're gonna be like, wow, I thought my story was crazy. And again, remember that we all have a story. Some people are not going to understand your story and your path and why you stayed in it, or why it took you so long to walk away, or why you walked away. They're going to be questioning all that. But this is your path. This is what makes you unique. This is your life. Can't nobody go to hell for you or heaven for you. So I be on some like, look, I got this. Even though it may not look like whatever it is to you, you only know what I tell you anyways. So yeah, so check out this book. You can order it on Amazon. I went on and got I don't have the hard copy, but I will definitely get the hard copy. But I wanted it like right now, immediately. And yeah, it's freaking awesome. So go through whatever healing journey you have to go through. And it's going to be great. It's going to be great. When you get to the other side, it's going to be wonderful. Keep flying, butterfly. You got this.